Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another fabulous show for us C-list villains. This is a Saturday edition of the C-list villains, so this is a C-list Saturday instead of a C-list
See
Sunday.
this Sunday on a Saturday.
On a Saturday, this is the big bad evil Fett. Right to my right is my best friend and villainous Red.
Why are you
Partner
pointing that
crime.
way? We're doing the whole fusion thing wrong.
Okay,
Fusion! Ha! Damn it. Where's our fingers? There it is. Okay, that's cool.
there we go.
We're fat. We're fat now. Okay.
All right, I'm Trunks.
You're Trunks and I am Tanks.
Your Trunks.
Go Tanks.
Go Tanks.
What's up, Michael?
What's up, Red? How you doing, buddy?
Oh,
How's your holidays going so far for you? Was it cold and wet enough for you there? And
I love it. I love the weather. It's nice to
really?
stay in and
it was quite terrible today in the V town.
yeah, it's and it's blowing all my leaves and putting shit on my car. But that's fine. I mean, I'm staying inside with the dogs and yes, Miss O.
Hey,
C-list.
Miss O.
The
C-list caption. Hey, I like it. I might use that. I might use that, Miss O. Can I use that?
How about yours? I mean, Vallejo itself should be in the path of this storm as well. So
It was windy as hell today and it rained like heck.
all right.
Yeah,
Very
it was windy as hell today. It was blowing stuff around. I thought the tree in my backyard was going to come undone.
And how is Mrs. House, the lady of the house?
She's wonderful. Thank you for asking.
Thank you. Let her know I said hello, and
I will.
thank you. And Miss O, yes, the new job is nice. It's very productive and it's a learning experience, and definitely hoping to finish out the rest of my career with these people. So that's
something nice to say. And it looks like you shaved your mutton chops off, huh?
yeah. I was looking homeless by Sunday.
You were looking homeless.
Thank you, Miss O. Yes, I was looking homeless. So the whole beard just went off and just left the goatee. And just I have a work party this Friday.
Oh,
I decided to clean up the image a little bit. That way I can mosey on with the customers and other I guess
brass,
brass or the customer set that we're dealing with here, or the other contractors. So I had to show face. So it's just being a professional.
You're looking snazzy. That's what I would say. You're looking snazzy.
Yeah, I mean, right now I'm growing it back, but since No Nut November is over, or Mustache November was the other one.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah.
Beard Vimber.
Yeah, Beard Vember. I won. No Nut November. No Nut November was completely over by the first. Yeah. There's so much good stuff on the internet. Like, who needs a woman when you got good old Pornhub? It's great.
Can't live without it. Can't live with it. Can't live without it.
Of course. I mean, if you see my search history, it's pretty bland compared to the guys out in the South. Who go. I think the
farm animals.
Yeah, they ranked it, and farm animals is probably on the top 10. But you had incest porn, and what was MILF, and what was the other one?
DILF.
No. They were all kind of related to incest porn. So mother and son, incest porn, stepmom, sister and brother, kind of that kind of deal.
Wow, I love the South.
So that's the Bible Belt's porn search history. So honestly, if that's ever the thing, like to get you hired and they have to look at your search history or your Google internet searches, like I wouldn't be hired, but at least I'm above people that are.
Speaking of that, to get a job now at the CDC, since that crazy guy RFK, I don't know if you heard this, he has a questionnaire that asks sex questions, and now there's a big hubbub about that because they're asking sex questions like, do you enjoy sex, or how frequent do you have sex? And that was part of the the intel of getting the job for the CDC now under JFK or
RFK. Well, they're not in government yet. They won't be sworn in until January.
but they're already posting positions for that, and that's part of the
They
intel.
can they can do that, but the ACLU has a bit of
Hopefully,
power.
hopefully the ACLU. I give $19 a month to them.
And then Belisa, I haven't really searched that out yet because my search history is pretty bland. It's mostly Asians, so that's I'll keep it at that.
You don't go very far from home, huh?
No. I have to keep it within the
within the same species, huh?
within the region
within the
of
same
where I was
species.
born. Hey, what I grew up with, and then that's what I find attractive.
Okay, no problem.
I can't get into feet. I don't know why people are like have this fetish with feet. But I've smelled some pretty nasty feet in my time, and
oh really? I haven't even been down there to smell the feet.
So it's like, okay, why are you guys in the feet? Like, man,
I don't know. Don't ask me. That one gets
created by women for women. Oh, dang.
Oh, I learned something new. Thank you, Miss So.
Is that what they call like beautiful agony?
A beautiful agony?
Yeah. It's just a POV view, the point of view.
Can you help us, Miss So? What's a agony?
What was that?
I don't know what a beautiful agony is. I'm
okay. It's just like a top-up view from the chest up.
Okay,
and it's just a woman on her bed with a vibrator, and you're just seeing her face like go through the motions of getting to the finish.
Oh.
Okay,
I learned something new tonight.
I'm doing my Italian hand. Yes, it's fucking beautiful.
Yes. Bella.
Bellezza. It's beautiful, Aggie. Yes. But going back to what were we talking about?
I have no idea. I'm lost. I thought we were going to talk about other things, but we're talking about this. Let's keep going.
From Robert Kennedy to Bellezza. But there was something I wanted to say about.
I don't know. It's okay.
I completely lost my train of thought.
It's okay.
Well, I guess it's a common thing. Oh okay. yeah. And the search history is pretty bland, and I guess Michelle is also a connoisseur of the great adult entertainment, and so is Evil Fit here.
Yep, I am. Mine's pretty bland too.
Hey, again, like bland is good, better compared to what is being out there and being produced
in the South,
and especially in the South where they really like the kinky shit. So it's yeah, and I feel sorry for those guys who are into the kinky shit because whatever FCC rules that they're going to implement in the South that they're already doing from the states, that they are blocking those sites from viewership. Unless you have a VPN, then you can access it that way.
DuckDuckGo is going to go boom.
Right. Yeah, it's self-love is the best form of love because you know how to take care of yourself.
I don't know the name of the song, but there's this meme that's going around TikTok. I'm not a big TikTok fan, but it's two guys dancing, and one of them said, "I'm glad I live in a blue state," and they're dancing to the song. It's so funny, these two guys. I don't know if you ever seen that one.
I haven't, nor am a consumer of TikTok.
Me neither. I'm not a big TikTok guy either. I'm still an Instagram
I was only on there in order to see the hate unfold for Evil Fett during last year's convention debacle. But after the heat died down, then I dropped TikTok altogether. They're blocking more sites due to the lack of oversight of human trafficking videos being uploaded.
Thank you, Miss So, for that bit of information. I had no idea.
But I can do that shit for free. I constantly search the internet for material anyway. So if I run to said material, I can report it. That shit. I can even do that on my own and get paid for it. So a lot of that stuff is on the dark web. I don't know how to get to the dark web.
Me neither. Where is this dark web? I've been looking for this dark web. I googled dark web once and nothing came up.
You gotta go to like the backside of Reddit just to see something crazy, but it's really bland on the like the front side of the internet. I mean, I've seen some stuff on like Telegram, also another good source of material, but I think that people are at least moral enough to report such things. That way, it can get taken down quickly. I've seen some on Twitter. Unfortunately, they didn't take it down because guess who's in charge?
Elon Husk.
Elon. But Lisa vets all their videos, and I bet the person who's vetting them is having a great time.
I'm a vetter. I'm Eddie Vetter.
You being a connoisseur really is like you should watch it and then grade it like on the evil Fett scale of things that pleasure you the most. Is like
1 through 10 on the Fett face. On the Fett face.
on the Fett scale.
On the Fett face.
How much of this will Fett me up?
I'm fetted up.
Oh, yeah, this is a Fett 5 level of pleasure. And then there's a Fett 1 of pleasure right there. And then there's 0. Like, oh shit, this is really boring.
Yeah, that's a Boba Fett on this 0.
Both male and female, or both actors are just going through the motion and no actual feelings or I'm not getting any action or lust behind the scene. Something like that, right? Like you could be the Cisco Ebert of porn.
Okay. I'll be the Siskel and Ebert.
Yeah, I'll be your Ebert. You can be the Gene Siskel.
Okay. I'll be the Gene. I look like Gene. I look like.
All right, so that's our porn talk for this evening. So yes, thank you for joining us. Yeah. Michael, so.
How are you, Red?
You wanted to talk shit about my team. Go ahead. I'll let you have the floor.
Okay. I just wanted to give you. Let's do a breaking news. We need a breaking news. Breaking news. The 49ers are now out of playoff contention. They have a 1% chance to making the playoffs and a 0% chance making the Super Bowl.
Boom shakalaka.
Happy?
I'm happy now. That's all I need to say.
All right, good.
There
we go.
Red, who's in first place in NFC West?
Boom shakalaka.
That would be. I don't give a shit.
Okay.
Look, I am a casual fan of the Sea Chickens.
Oh, really? When did this become?
It's always been the rivalry for me. I don't really give a shit about. It's the team that I just really hate the most are in Dallas.
It's Dallas. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
everyone else, it's okay. I'll be a casual fan, but Dallas. Yeah. Like baseball, I'll be a casual fan of every team, but my team are the Giants. But I won't cheer for the Dodgers.
Okay. Even if the Dodgers are in the World Series,
I don't give a shit about the Dodgers.
How can we be
I don't give a shit about the Dodgers.
How can we be best friends? Our teams are so polar. We're polar opposites.
Hey, that's what makes teams great. Is at least you have two opposing forces coming together, at least on something that they can get together on.
Shohei Ohtani. Oh, what do you think of Juan Soto making $750 million, possible $850 million to go to the New York Metropolitans? What do you think of that?
Are they deferring about 80% of the money to his retirement, and he's only getting about $2 million a year, just like Ohtani?
No, he's getting $70 million up front. He's getting $70 million up front. I think he's getting $10 million a year for 15 years or something like that.
So they're still deferred.
They're just deferred, but he's getting like at least $10 million a year but bonuses, how many home runs he hits, and but they go to the World Series, blah blah blah, all this other kind of stuff they add on to the contract. But it all ends up to be 750 million, possibly 850 million if they go to the World Series.
Oh yeah, plus it gets adjusted per tax year, right?
Right.
As well.
Yeah.
Yeah, those Bobby Bonilla type of contracts, they're like the new thing, just to skirt taxes.
Just to skirt taxes. I agree with you 100%. I mean, I'm a Shohei Ohtani fan because I'm a Dodger fan, but yeah, it's just he's making $2 million a year, which is nothing for the best hitter in baseball.
Move this man! No!
Wow. Somebody don't like Shohei. I thought everybody liked Shohei.
He's a likable guy, but I'm not gonna blame him for not signing with the Giants. That's just a whole business thing.
But the Giants are never going to cover up the money. That's why they can't sign.
The money was going to be there. And I know it was going to be there. That's what they've been saving for. I think that
I don't believe it.
he did not want to
they always say they're going to pay somebody and they never pay nobody.
Oh,
they did that with Juan Soto. They did it with who was it that they signed and ended up getting hurt, was hurt, and they didn't sign him. It was all about the money. It wasn't how he was hurt or not. He still played this year. I forgot the guy's name is. Carlos Correa, I think it was named.
Carlos Correa was a bust.
So, anyways, the Giants will never come up with the big money.
No, the money's over there. There's no cap in baseball.
There's no cap in baseball, but the Giants are cheap.
Yeah, they're
not the A's cheap.
Yeah, they want to be
cheap.
the Dodgers, but don't want to spend the money.
Yeah, exactly.
They want to spend A's money on the Dodgers' talent.
Exactly.
And I get it. I get it that you have a salary at least range that you want to reach because you don't want to overpay for a bum. But if you want crowds to come to your games, you better
Blake Snell.
Yeah,
Blake Snell.
You have to put in.
I know he was hurt the beginning of the season, but he did throw a no-hitter for you guys, and they got rid of him. They should have kept Blake Snell and paid the guy what he wanted. He's a great pitcher, probably the best pitcher in Major League Baseball.
He wanted to stay. He wanted to resign, but then again, the Dodgers just had
more money.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's okay. I mean, we don't buy talent anyway. Everything is homegrown here. You know, Buster Posey was a homegrown talent. You know, I mean, okay. Barry Bonds was the last talent that we really bought. Is what I remember. Yeah.
And he's the greatest player to ever play baseball.
I wouldn't go that far.
I'm going that far.
I mean, he was great. He was a great hitter.
Greatest player to ever play baseball. Remember, he had seven MVPs. He was a 40-40 man, a 50-50 man. So, and I know that's before his head exploded.
Yeah. But he's great on offense, but how was he on defense?
He played left field or right field. He doesn't have to play defense.
You gotta have an all-around game. You'll be the greatest player.
He was the greatest player.
Greatest offensive player is what I say.
Well.
Being the Giants fan, I'm more critical of the players, especially when we got to pay for that guy.
Okay. Well, I say Barry Bonds is, of all the players that I've seen live, there's nobody better.
Okay. All right. I'm
a little bit older than you, so I've seen a couple of them. I've seen Don Drysdale pitch a game, so that's how old I am.
Yeah, pulling the age card. Pulling the age card. You're 15 years older only.
Hey, that's a lot, man. 15 years, shit. Yeah, I was masturbating when you were born.
Okay, you win.
Okay,
I have nothing to add to that. Really, it's like you're right. You were probably jacking off when I was getting jacked off.
Yeah, there we go. Well, Red, let me ask you a question. How you feeling?
About
anything. How you feeling?
everything is hunky dory here. I mean,
How's your dogs? Can I ask?
dogs are great. They're downstairs right now cuddling. So,
Oh, that's nice.
how's your little terror on four week heat?
Not barking. So let's cross our fingers that she doesn't come. So barking. So yeah,
She's just racist. That's why. That's why she only barks at me.
She just barks at any stranger that comes to the house. It has nothing to do with
Any brown stranger. Yeah.
Oh no!
I probably barked at the guy working on your bathroom right now too.
Well, that's a white guy working on my bathroom.
They probably barked at him.
His name is Palettage.
So she didn't bark at him at all.
Yeah, she barked a lot.
All right, let's check out the first trailer for this evening. Let's check out T.
Okay.
What do we got? Oh, you wanted to see the Return of the Dead living trailer, right?
Yeah, I sure did. Because a remake of that is just on the top tits in my book.
Yeah, I mean, finished out the season of Walking Dead Book of Carol, so that was great. Great little I guess zombie filler for us.
Yeah, I can't wait because I did love those Night of the Living Dead trailers. I love those movies.
Oh yeah, and we lost Tony Todd this year as well, and he was probably their, I guess, our generation's walk like Night of the Living Dead hero.
Yeah, absolutely.
There we go. Let's take a look at this. Add to the stage and take a look at the trailer.
It's starting out the same way they all did before.
Yep.
The cemetery gate.
Holy night, all is calm, all is bright.
1985. How come I haven't seen anything about this?
They just released it a couple days ago. That was just a teaser trailer.
So it's coming out Christmas 2025, so next year.
Next year, and I was hoping to be another Zack Snyder kind of directed and written. Because which one did he do again? Was the Day of the Dead?
Day of the Dead.
That probably one of my top 10 zombie flicks.
Yeah, I liked it too. Yeah, I think they're not going to make it campy as the original ones. It looks like it's
horror, which is good. I mean,
yeah,
we're talking zombies here, and Michelle, great point. 20 years later looks good as well. Let's take a look at that. Because we're on the zombie trip anyway.
Yeah, we're on the zombie trip. Let's give it to us.
Yeah, next 4 years is gonna be full of zombies anyway. So why not?
Yeah, well,
not prepared for it. All right.
Yeah, we can stop the.
Wait, sit here. Auntie, what's going on? Jimmy, sit still, keep quiet, and do not move from this spot.
7, 6, 11, 5, 9 and 20 miles today, 4, 11, 17, 32 the day before. Boot, 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 moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. Don't look at what's in front of you. Boot, 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 moving up and down again. Men go mad with watching them. There's no discharge in the war. If your eyes drop, they will get the top of you. Boot, 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 moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. Try to think of something different. Oh, my God, keep from going lunatic. Moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. 7, 6, 11, 5, 4, 17, 32 the day before.
Hold on, there's a cut scene here. There, let me find it here. That one. Hold on, damn it. Let me. Right here. They said this is Cillian Murphy's zombie, but it isn't.
Huh.
It isn't, because it's 28 years later. You figured the corpse would have been deteriorated already by after 28 years.
Yeah.
It looks like Cillian Murphy, but seeing some of the behind the scenes stuff, that no, it's a completely like emaciated actor, some model playing the zombie. And Miss Lo says she hasn't seen 28 Weeks Later.
Oh my God!
Watch it.
Did you watch 28 Days Later?
I watched both films, and I
Yeah.
think 28 Weeks Later hit me harder than 28 Days Later. On the sheer fact that there's a scene in there where the couple, actually the family that got split up, the dad and the kids, like was invaded in the house, were able to escape, left the mother at the house, and then like the look on her face of seeing of this deceit, this you left me behind kind of deal was like heartbreaking for me.
Right.
It's like I would not leave anybody under my care behind.
Oh, you big teddy bear, you.
Hey! It's a zombie apocalypse. I need people with me. If we need to reprocreate the earth, I need females.
Oh, okay.
But yes, that scene alone made that movie really give it more impact.
Yeah, it looks fabulous. It looks very frightening, and a lot of jump scenes in this one. Like
A lot,
jump scares.
and it stars Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Oh wow!
Yeah. I guess that's his like a makeup film for if Craven does bad. At least the film after that with him in it will do better.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Speaking of Aaron Taylor Johnson,
Speaking of Craven,
yeah, we did mention that I myself would watch Aaron Taylor Johnson. What was it again, Miss So? If you can recall, was it? I would watch him like make pottery in the nude or some shit like that.
Yeah. Your ghost thing. Yeah.
So
I will always love you.
like no homo at all, but yes, all homo. I would watch it for that. I would, if any. There's no other entertainment but Aaron Taylor Johnson making pottery in a nude. I'll watch that shit.
I'm jealous. You wouldn't watch me make pottery in the nude?
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
Yeah, I would. You're not famous as Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Oh, okay.
Let's take a look at
Craven the Hunter.
Craven the Hunter. Let's put it up here.
I think this is going to be just god awful. But
hey, our little Asian friend in Frisco has had a lot of hype behind. Well, I guess you've seen the previous word, so like, okay, let's take a look at the trailer for now, and then is it out now?
I thought it was out. It's coming maybe next week, Christmas week.
Let's take a look.
I stared death in the face, and for the first time, I saw my true self.
My son, they are prey. We are predators.
Why do you hunt?
My father puts evil into the world.
You hunt.
Are predators.
There you go, Mike. Stare at it. Imagine that making pottery in the nude.
A couple weeks I could be like that.
You'll get your football body back?
Yeah, I think I can.
All right, let's continue.
Okay.
Why do you hunt?
My father puts evil into the world. I take it out.
Power is about strength. Tell me about this hunter.
Once you're on his list, there's only one way off.
Who's next?
If we run, if we run, if we run, we run till we fall.
Embrace who you really are, son, and you will become the legend.
Run, if we run, if we run.
You are exactly like our father. Just another man hunting for a trophy. There is an animal in each one of us.
Don't you want to know why they call me the Rhine?
Okay, all right. So,
So the Rhino is going to be back, but not in a mech suit like what's his name?
Giovanni.
Giovanni.
Paul Giamatti.
Paul Giamatti. Yeah. So we got the Rhino back with Rhino skin.
Yeah, and a lot of running here.
A lot of running. Yeah.
In the jungle, and yeah, we see another MCU alumni and Russell Crowe playing another MCU Marvel character because he's playing Zeus in Thor: Love and Thunder, and then with Aaron Taylor Johnson, he's played Quicksilver, and then on another comic book movie, he played Kick-Ass. That's a pretty good resume as far as like in the nerdom.
Yeah, but I don't like how they're making Kraven the Hunter like a superhero instead of a villain hired by J. Jonah Jameson to attack Spider-Man.
I think they just wanted to bring kind of credibility to the character as far as like if they're ever going to bring him on board to another movie that we saw his origin. And I myself never read the origin of Kraven the Hunter, and I should have. But it looks, according to Miss So, it looks meh, and I'm in agreement to her.
Looks meh.
It looks mid. It doesn't look that exciting. It looks just like another
Marvel movie.
Another good Marvel movie by Sony. It's you know what, and Sony announced that they're stopping at Kraven with the Spider-Man Rogues Galleries movies. So the end of Venom 3 and then this one, that's it for the rest of their movies on Spider-Man. I think until Into the Spider-Verse. The animation portion in Sony is still going to be going strong, but yeah, too many failures within Venom, Carnage, who else? Miss Webb, and then this one, and Morbius.
Yeah, Morbius.
Like, they weren't. I don't think they were getting MCU numbers as they thought they would. It was just the B list heroes and villains of the Spider-Verse. Like they've lucked out buying Spider-Man property from Marvel decades ago.
No, yeah.
So really, they just needed to let it go, or just let Marvel take the reins.
Let Marvel take the reins.
And they could just rake in the cash.
Yeah. Let the mouse do it and see what the mouse can do with it. Yeah.
That way they don't get shitted on, and it's gonna be just on the mouse. The mouse handled getting shitted on for the last, I don't know, 5 years since Endgame.
Yep. Yep.
And I think really people's expectations of Marvel has really just are way too high. And
Yeah, yeah, I agree with that. And I think it's because there's being a nerd is cool now. It used to be not cool, but being a nerd is cool, and that's why I think so.
I get it. Source material, they should be referencing of that. But again, when you're looking at source material, some of that stuff is disconnected from, I don't know, the main universe or main storyline. It's an offshoot, and sometimes you gotta tweak it in order for it to like really fit into the narrative of this one universe. Different offshoots of that
But if
group.
but if they took the original IP, like when Craven came in, I think it's Spider-Man 57, if I'm not mistaken. That when Craven came in, that he was Craven the Hunter, and that's what he was. He was paid like to be a poacher. In this one, he's not a poacher. He's So I
Some
mean,
animal activist kind of
yeah,
deal.
yeah,
Again,
I know.
they have to give him a heroic trait in order for him to get to his villainous downfall.
Okay. All right. All right. All right.
So set him up high, bring him down low, and he'll be the big bad in some future Spider-Man movie.
Hopefully, because I like Craven the Hunter. I always wanted to do a cosplay of Craven the Hunter, but I couldn't figure out how to do that lion vest with the lion head. I can do the mane, but the lion head thing, I don't know how to do that.
Just do it Disney style and grab like a Simba doll and tear it up and then make that as your lion head.
Yeah, but that looks Simba dolls gonna look so
tacky.
Not tacky, just not to my level. How's that?
Okay, authenticity. Just throw it out the window and just look cute.
Look cute. Okay.
Maybe you'll win the new crowd.
Okay, I'll dye my hair black too. Okay.
Yeah, and then color the chest hairs.
They're all black. I don't have the white yet.
Yeah, go work out. Get rid of some of the stretch marks there. That way, the makes the lady swoon over the smoldering good looks of a 65-year-old man.
Yeah. Oh, that was good, man. That was hilarious.
Hey, you shitted on my night.
Well, you Niners are shit. That's why.
I agree with you. I agree.
Okay. Moving right along.
Well, we talk about Morbius being a shitty Sony movie. Let's take a look at the Nosferatu.
Yeah, what I'm going to do. This is what I'm doing for Christmas. If you want to come along for Christmas, you can, Red.
All right, give us your before we watch it, give us your take on why did you recommend Nosferatu for us to take a look at?
Well, because I'm a big horror fan genre. I love horror movies, and it looks like they're doing the oh god, I just had a brain fart.
We're saying horror, not horror.
Yeah, horror. Yeah. I can't think of the Dracula one, the Bram Stoker's Dracula. I forgot who directed that back in the 80s, but it looks like they're using that kind of theme for Nosferatu. Which Nosferatu had nothing really. I mean, it was more like an actor playing.
Oh, Francis Ford Coppola.
Yeah, Francis Ford. That's what I'm talking about.
You're saying this.
It looks like it's like that, but black and white. So I'm really interested in it.
Okay, let's take a look at Nosferatu.
Come to me. Come to me.
I've never shared my secret with any soul.
You've had these spells since childhood. Tell me what you can from the beginning.
It is like a dream. It was our wedding. When we turned around, everyone was dead. The stench of their bodies was horrible. Standing before me was death. But I had never been so happy.
This creature is a force more.
Hold on, let me go back. Let me go back. Let me go back here. Let me go back here. Where to go? Where to go?
Me was death.
Right here. Right here. That is, I forgot the actor's name, but if he was in another vampire movie a couple years ago with Nick Cage. He played Renfield.
Rainsfield, yes.
So I'm assuming that
he's playing Rainsfield again.
No, not gonna be Renfield. He's playing the Keanu Reeves character of I forgot the Misso could help us out here. But that character, because I'm assuming Winona Ryder's character, but Mina was it? I mean,
no, it wasn't. He's the guy that's it's Renfield.
No, Renfield is there was no Renfield in that movie. I don't think. Hold on, let me ask the Google machine. I it's been so long since we've seen that film. It was okay. Mina Harker is the I guess this character here, and Jonathan Harker is the Keanu Reeves character. So I think that these are their version of it. And then it would have been nice if we haven't seen that trailer yet, but if they brought back
William Dafoe, if you watch Nosferatu, the movie, William Dafoe plays Nosferatu in the movie Nosferatu.
Not this one though.
Not in this one, but he's in it. It
would be nice to bring back Gary Oldman as Dracula or Nosferatu.
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue.
Okay.
But I'd never been so happy.
This creature is a force more powerful than evil. Its desire is to consume all life on Earth. Only you can redeem us.
He is coming.
See, that kind of changed that thing. That's Renfield.
That's Rainsfield. Yes, you're correct.
All right. Oops, not that one. Right here.
There is a devil in this world, and I have met him.
But you could never please me as he could. I'm ready.
That's what I'm doing Christmas Day.
That actually looks pretty good. No lie. Hold on. The Nosferatu. Who is in that film? Let's take a look at the old Google machine here. Share screen. Nosferatu. Okay, let's take a look. Where's the screen? Add to the screen. All right. Okay, what do we got? So we have. Oh, completely different name. Count Orlok. Professor Albin. Damn it. Can't read the rest of the name. Oh, there's another Aaron Taylor Johnson in here. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Thomas Hutter. So this is not the Bram Stoker's Dracula, but it seems like still has the essence of it, plus a little bit of Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah.
Emma Corrin. That's why she's familiar. Do you remember her, Emma Corrin?
No, it doesn't ring a bell.
She played Cassandra Nova in Deadpool Wolverine.
Oh, really?
Yes. Definitely a great pick. I think she's up and coming as one of the young actresses or actors because she's non-binary. I think. Yeah. She's got some range. She got some range.
Yeah, I'm non-binary too. I go by ha ha.
Oh,
That fell down fast. Aaron is everywhere.
I'm gonna put your name on that one then.
Please, I want my name somewhere on this show.
Aaron is everywhere. Yes. Well, he is going to. Is he locked in for the next James Bond role?
Yeah, I thought so.
Okay, so they're getting him now cheap before he becomes Bond, and then he's not locked in for. He can't do another movie while he's James
Bond. Matter of fact, that's what I did all day today on Ohm channel. Today I watched a James Bond marathon. That's all I did all day long today. To watch
Really?
James Bond. Yeah.
Yeah. I popped on whatever Marvel movie was on FX, and then if Harry Potter was on, I'll pop that on too, just to be background noise. Yeah. It's nice to be. Yeah, nice to be a couch potato on a Saturday and not having to go anywhere. It's just watch whatever's on TV.
Yeah, sounds great. I love it.
What's your favorite Bond movie, Michael?
Oh my God. Live and let die. Dun, 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 dun.
Is that the Sean Connery one, or is that George Lazenby?
No, that's Sean Connery. No, that's Roger Moore. What am I talking about?
Okay, Live and Let Die. Live and Let Die.
Live and Let Die. And my next favorite one is The Man with the Golden Gun.
Yeah, that was Roger Moore. Mine would be the one with Roger Moore and who's that? That one black lady. Shoot.
Oh, Living Daylights. It's what's her name? I can't think of it now. No, she's a singer from the '80s.
Nah, not that one. Not Living Daylights. So that actually was my second favorite one right there with Timothy Dalton. But yeah. I don't know.
It was filmed in San Francisco. That one.
Yeah.
And it's Christopher Walken played the bad guy.
I think most of my Bond knowledge between, I guess, from now and when I was born, I think started out with Roger Moore. I didn't get to experience a Sean Connery,
George Lazenby,
and George Lazenby. So when I was a kid, I was a Moore fan.
Me too. I loved Roger Moore.
Roger Moore is our James Bond. Well, at least with the Generation X, really.
Yeah.
That's our James Bond. Next to Timothy Dalton. Timothy Dalton was excellent at it. And then Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan made it cartoonish.
I don't know a cartoonish, but at least I don't know. It was more hip. More hip to be James Bond because he made it cool.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, plus the game. The game we spent hours as a kid. Yeah, playing GoldenEye. And Dalton was so underrated. He was good. Yes,
he was. He brought James Bond back to the Ian Fleming book, made him a tough guy and made him a killer and all that kind of stuff. That's what. Dalton
very very cold and calculated kind of Bond.
Yeah,
I think during the George Lazenby days, I think they were kind of straying away from the seriousness factor. They wanted the cool villains, kind of with Odd Job, Steel Jaw. Was it Jaws?
Jaws, but that was Roger Moore had Jaws. Jaws started in Spy Who Loved Me, and then Moonraker, then Moonraker 2.
Yeah, and I only like Odd Job because he's a playable character on the game, whom you cannot shoot because he's shorter than you. But he's just karate chops you to death. Like the only way to kill him is like a one shot with the golden gun.
With the golden gun.
Yeah. Miss So says I like Daniel Craig quite a bit too as a Bond. I couldn't see him as a Bond after seeing him in a Tomb Raider with Angelina Jolie. Like I think he had more of a Indiana Jones kind of vibe to him.
He wasn't bad. He
wasn't
just
bad.
blonde. He was just blonde.
Oh,
He was a blonde. He was a blonde bomb. Blonde.
I mean, he had a body for it. The man looked good. The topless. The man looked good on the beach in those swimming trunks. You know,
A blonde Bond.
Dude,
Say that fast. Blonde Bond.
yeah,
Blonde
dude
Bond,
looked
blonde
good.
Bond.
Dude looked good as a Bond. And what was that? Oh, yeah, it was with Timothy Dalton. I mean, he played that type of character in other films and shows. That he kind of
Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz, exactly.
Hot Fuzz.
He played the same type of Bond character, but as a bad guy on Hot Fuzz. One of my favorite movies in the Cornetto trilogy. Like if you're a fan of the Cornetto trilogy, you would.
I love Shaun of the Dead. One of my
Shaun of the
all-time
Dead,
favorite movies.
Hot Fuzz and At World's End. I think it's At World's End, but yeah, with fuck, I just said Nick Frost and
Simon Pegg.
And who was their director writer friend? Hold on, let me look him up. Shaun of the Dead, because he wrote Ant-Man.
Oh, he did write Ant-Man. You're right.
Edgar Wright.
Edgar Wright.
Yeah. Those three guys right there. Yeah, they made the mid 20 teens very enjoyable with their films. And then if memory serves me right, they used 90% of Edgar Wright's story in Ant-Man and just switched up a few little things. But yeah, it was true to mostly what Edgar wrote. That's why Ant-Man, the first Ant-Man, was so good. This so says I never read the books either.
Ian Fleming's Bond books.
I didn't. I never knew there were books. I always thought there were movies before books.
Yeah, there were definitely books. Definitely books. I read Casino Royale. That's the only one I read. All
right. Well, give us your take on the text form of a James Bond story.
The Daniel Craig's Casino Royale is more to the book than the David Niven's Casino Royale. Casino Royale with David Niven was a Peter Sellers movie, so they made him kind of slapsticky. So yeah, there we go. I mean, I couldn't give it any better than that.
So when it comes down to source material, you think the movies sort of match the source material, or
the Daniel Craig movie did, not the David Niven movie.
All right, so none of the movies prior to Daniel Craig as Bond follow most of the source material does.
Well, Daniel Craig started it over with Casino Royale.
Okay,
that was an original book. The Dr. No was the original book. Thunderball was the original book.
Moonraker.
And, Moonraker was not. Moonraker was something that the Bartolidios, or have you pronounced their last name? Who was the executive producer of James Bond for many years.
Oh, so they wanted to capitalize on the name.
Well, they wanted to capitalize at that time because Star Wars was out, and they wanted to capitalize on the space stuff.
Oh, that's why Moonraker was not highly regarded as a great James Bond film.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and then our last look at another trailer is Creature Commandos. All right, Mike, give us a little bit of a insight on this before we watch it.
Well, it's DC's version of like Frankenstein and the Mummy and all that, fighting in World War II against the Nazis. Uh, uh, Flag. I don't know how Colonel Flag is 900 years old, but he's the 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 head of the.
So this is the Suicide Squad before the Suicide Squad.
This is Suicide Squad before the Suicide Squad, but all monsters.
Let's take a look. Creature Commandos.
Flag. You found yourself in the middle of an international incident.
Oh, princess.
The United States is in the business of saving the damn world by any means necessary.
What in the holy hell?
Congress said we can't use human prisoners. These assholes aren't human.
Who is she?
We call her the Bride.
I was born here.
Who's Jason and the Argonauts?
It's Dr. Phosphorus.
Why are you doing this? It's business. What is that thing?
The Weasel. We know it has what it takes to survive. That's Nina Mazursky.
Daddy?
Last one is G.I. Robot.
Cheers to the Tin Man.
I know you all aren't exactly enthusiastic about this mission.
I didn't realize I had a choice.
You said you wanted me to be a hero.
Not like that. Until we find out the truth of what's going on here. We're supposed to be on the same damn team.
G.I.
Friend Nina. Shish kebab.
Don't be so hyperbolically violent. You need therapy.
You wanted monsters. You got monsters.
Die, Nazis.
He's not a Nazi, G.I.
Oh, okay.
Looks good.
Well, Michelle says, I really wish they do these in anime style or modern anime style. I should specify. It looks a little bit like it's the same animators as the Harley Quinn one.
Yes, correct. They are exactly same animators
Also, the same animators of the Boondocks.
as the Boondocks.
Yeah, that's why it has that same type of feel of the fluidity of the motion and of their animations. Because Boondocks also those animators did a little bit of a not Samurai Jack but Afro Samurai.
Afro Samurai, yeah.
Can't complain about anything DC Animation does.
Yeah, DC Animation is the best.
They're pretty solid on story and action. I wish they did more of that as well. Some comic book stories should be an animated.
Yeah. I haven't watched it yet. I'm waiting to watch it to get some free time to watch it because
so it's already out. It's already streaming.
They got like first 4 episodes out.
Oh, very nice, very nice. And this is coming on the heels of a Penguin who just finished a couple weeks ago. So now they HBO Max now requires another DC show to stream. So they're following the Disney model when it comes down to alternating schedules to whatever property they have. So you're talking DC and then whatever HBO property and then another DC property after that kind of alternation. Yeah. I like it. Something to look forward to. Hopefully it's good. It looks like it's good enough to be really entertaining. And nowadays we do need that kind of entertainment, especially with cartoons.
Yeah.
Adult cartoons.
Adult
not,
cartoons.
Not not hentai, but
Not
adult
hentai.
themed.
No tentacle.
Yeah, adult themed cartoons with a lot of cussing and blood.
Blood.
Yeah, because there's, I guess when it comes down to those type of violence in the cartoon version, it's no holds barred. I mean,
Yeah.
you're not you're not trapped to CGI or whatever practical effects you can do on the camera. You know, everything is already drawn in the cells, and then they just leaves the animators or imagination.
Correct. You're
The
100%
more
correct.
gory, the bloodier stuff, go
The
for it.
better.
It's animation.
Yep.
Tentacle monsters need love too, Michael.
Where's Michael at? She didn't say Michael. She just said tentacle monsters need love too.
Oh yeah, I understand. Just added the Michael.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Michael.
Okay. I'm Prison Mike.
No. I'm Prison Mike.
There it is. I was waiting for that all night.
So, okay, in your vast knowledge of everything pop culture, what is your favorite tentacle monster? We'll wait for your answer. How about you, Mike? What is your favorite tentacle monster?
The Kraken.
The Kraken.
The Kraken.
Okay.
I have no idea. I only thing I can think about is thinking of like the Aquabat Super Show when they had like one of these tentacle like monsters on the Aquabat Super Show, but that's the only one thing I can think of off the top of my head.
Okay. For me, I think it was Ninja Scroll. There was a
Ninja Scroll.
Yeah, tentacle monster in there that was very invasive of the tentacles of using it on a certain victim, and quite scarred me as a child, but yet I enjoy it as an adult. So we'll have to do a research on that. Okay, we'll follow up next show on that, Miss So.
Okay, Miss So.
What's happening next week? It's this 21st. Okay, so yeah, that way before Christmas. So yeah, we'll do a show then by then.
Let's do a Christmas show.
You want to do a Christmas theme Sita Sunday show on a Saturday?
Yeah, kind of. I kind of do because I don't celebrate Christmas. So
we kind of not like follow through on our Halloween theme.
We're not gonna follow through on this one either.
Let's follow through on the Christmas theme show, barring our health or death. Okay, so this is Mike's idea. We will run with it. We will do a Christmas theme Sita Sunday on a Saturday show.
The Jew is asking for a Christmas themed show.
Oh, you just woke me up, Michael. This is the Lord. You Jews don't celebrate Christmas.
Forgive me, Lord. Hey, it's on this year. It's on the 25th.
Hanukkah?
Yeah, falls on the 25th.
I don't know. You gotta give me the background story on Hanukkah.
Okay. There's a guy named Harry, and he's
all right.
No, I'm joking. That one.
Sure. We'll cover monsters for Christmas, eh? Yeah.
Hey.
Christmas monsters, Christmas creatures.
Christmas creatures.
We can do something like that.
Yeah, I like that.
We'll cook something up.
Okay.
I'm feeling very creative. So yeah, let's run with that for now, and then we'll throw an audible just in case we run a robot. Oh. All right, Michael. Well, we hit our plus hour mark. Yeah. Anything else you'd like to say?
Love, peace, and cosplay.
Love, peace, and cosplay, and be safe out there, especially you, Miss So, because we love you. We'd like to see you on the show.
We love.
Have a good night, everybody, and see you next Saturday.
Jazz hands.
Jazz hands.
Thanks again for listening to another episode of the Sealess Villains podcast, your cultivators of the comic culture. Make sure you follow